a couple disappointing things to happen, but I don't know if they were this year or last year. Since Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Like,
I tend to just watch bad films because I
Make fun of them.
yeah,
Yep.
did you ever see the Silent Hill movies?
no.
Oh, they're trash. Instead of, basing the movies on the video games, what they did is the first one is they changed the male lead to a female lead, and then in the second movie it's just the third game, but it's trash.
To be fair, video game movies never turn out good though. That's the thing. Like you can't expect a video game movie to be good. They just don't do that.
There are two
Sonic.
exceptions that I will argue. Oh, okay, three exceptions. Detective Pikachu, the
Oh, I
Sonic
forgot
the
that one.
Hedgehog movie, and the first CG animated Resident Evil movie. I think it was Degeneration. Like those three
might
are
know
good in
that.
my book. Like at least with Detective Pikachu and Sonic, those were actually really good films, and they broke the curse of they're not crap. I personally like the first two live action Resident Evil movies because they're good schlock fun. The second movies, especially because it has the tube top and the skirt.
Yep.
Jill Valentine.
It's a good reason.
You know?
But no, I feel like the biggest example I could point out as a movie that I have no interest in seeing because I've just heard all the crap about it and it looks horrible is the Doom movie, the original Doom movie, because it takes everything. Well, first of all, I hated Doom 3. I hate the concept that it went with, because I loved everything. But
the Doom. I thought you said Doom.
no, Doom, no, D-O. Okay, I have this problem with
Doom.
maybe I just, yeah, D-O-O-M, the one where you kill demons and shit. The third game in that series was horrible because they changed all the model. In the original one, you could tell what a monster is by looking at it, right? Like they all have their different colors, they all have their different way of looking. They
Yeah.
maybe not the most varied attacks in the world. They're all basically just the imp but upscaled. Most of the bigger ones. But with the third game in the series, they all just turned out like pale white, and it's really ugly.
Yeah.
And they ruined the models. Like the whole thing with like the Barons and the Hell Knights is that they're like the same enemy, or like the same texture but recolored. And I think that was a cool way of doing it. But then they just removed like the Barons, which are like, it's been around a lot longer than the other ones. But I don't know, it's weird. I just hate the direction they took that. And then with the movie, I think that came out sometime where Doom 3 was the latest game. So then they followed the weird shit like that, and it looked horrible. Everything was bad with it, and I heard the plot was also really bad. And also, if I mean, didn't they have a female lead for that one too?
No, that was the second movie.
Oh, okay, that was just the second one.
The one with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Everybody's like, "Oh, Dwayne the Rock Johnson's gonna be the main hero," and he gets off.
Yep.
He gets off near the end of the movie. And it's just like, oh, that's... Well, I enjoy that movie because it's schlock. I like it because it's, it's schlock, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fun to watch it with, like, friends. Or, like, you're casually just watching it. You're just like, man, this is crap. But it's enjoyable. Yeah.
That's fair. Maybe if you go into it expecting it's going to be crap, maybe that'll do better.
Oh, yeah. It will definitely help.
They'll scratch the itch better than if you're just like expecting like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. This is gonna be just like the original '90s games. It's gonna be amazing.
No, there probably will never be a good Doom representation of a Doom movie.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when there's going to be a Halo. Like if there ever was going to be a Halo movie.
They're doing a Halo TV show. Though.
Didn't they already do one?
I don't know about a movie.
They did like a YouTube series, and now they're doing an actual TV show. After how many years? When was that? When was it announced? Back during the Xbox One? When that was announced? They're like, oh yeah,
I,
Steven Spielberg's gonna work on a Halo movie.
I don't recall. I
no,
wasn't actually
I
big
don't.
into Halo at the time. I didn't even know they were doing a TV show until like today. When I noticed it.
Yeah, they announced it back when the Xbox One was being released.
Shit,
Or
so
was announced when it
that's
was being
ancient,
announced. Oh yeah, it's ancient.
and they still haven't worked on that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the TV show is gonna be crap.
It probably is. Like video game media almost never works out as well as you'd like.
Unless, it's the Japanese. It seemingly works out fine.
Yeah, if it's a Nintendo product. Now, if
Uh,
only they could treat their fans right for their games.
onto the thing you said.
$60 for a shitty N64 emulator? Sign me up. That was
Yep.
ridiculous.
Yep.
Can't believe that. The Joy-Cons are still crap after all these years. You think
Yep.
that would fix the problem?
But if you ever play a Nintendo game that's like 3 decades out of date, if you ever emulate it, then you're starving some developer and his family.
Retarded.
Fucking hate their business model. Fucking hate it.
Just
Agreed.
just do just do the GameCube emulation already. Here's the thing: if they want to combat people from not playing online, just do a GameCube emulation or re-release Melee. So then people would be like, okay, now we can play it online. Do GameCube emulation and then have it to where people can play Smash Brothers online. It's not that hard.
Yeah, and don't charge forever for it. Or I mean, not forever. Don't charge like everything. I can't even speak. I'm trying to focus on like 3 things. If you aren't subscribed to the Greasier Wizard, you aren't a real American.